Welcome to PPI Recording Studio nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the third weekly episode for the month of May 2024 for Dedication Around the Nation weekly video marketing series, because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond. First photo you see come up today is a thank you to all our YouTube channel subscribers for their foundational support. Subscribers such as Paul Solano, who is the general manager of Pearl Street Station Restaurant up in Malden, Massachusetts, just north of Boston. And Paul is also the host and producer of Paul Ponders podcast series, which comes out a couple of times a month. And we've been supporting both now for over a year on Dedication Around the Nation. Live links in the text description area underneath today's episode. To follow Paul's lead and become a subscriber to the channel, very easy, quick, and simple. As you're watching today's episode, lower right-hand corner of your screen, you see a red button. Just click on, please, to that red button, and it's very easy and quick, and that's it. You're done. You're subscribed.
Hey, that is really
As well, in the lower portion of your screen, you'll see this insignia, which is the like button. If you click onto that for technological support, that would like the video, that would help as well. And right to the right of the like button is the share box. You can click on to that and you can share this episode, please, with your friends, family, and social media. Next photo you're going to see is from last week's episode, and that was May.
March.
Yeah.
I told you to stop doing these shows drinking.
Was May 16, 2024. If you've not seen that episode, I have a live link in the text description area underneath today's episode. It makes it very easy for you to click on and watch. Now, in that episode, May 16th, I sang with the band a beautiful composition by Stan Freeman and Frank Underwood, and it's called Be Warmer This Winter. It's on my 5th CD called Vibination. Recording personnel is Daryl Kojak piano and Dave Samuels, take two on vibes. Really, really pretty. Next photo you're going to see come up. We have 3 birthdays today. Right out of the gate, May 20 was my friend up in Ansonia, Connecticut, Mr. Bruce Maxwell, who I call Cousin Brucey, celebrating his 91st birthday. Second birthday was a guest that we had here on January 21, 2024. You're going to see the photo as I'm talking. And that was Paul SIESWERDA, and it was his birthday yesterday, May 21. And happy birthday, man. Right. And if you've not seen that episode, he was a guest interview, talked about Gotham Whale and his dad. If you've not seen it, live link in the text description area to that particular January 21, 2024 interview. And the last birthday for this week, and that is actually for today, it's May 22nd, is for BOBBIE HOROWITZ, a very, very long-time dear friend here in New York. She's a producer, composer, very, very, very sweet woman, beloved in the cabaret community. So happy birthday to all 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you all. Happy birthday to Bobbie, Paul, and Bruce. Happy birthday to you. That deserves a horn. Happy birthday to one and all. Happy birthday, Bruce. Happy birthday, PJ. Happy birthday, Bobbie. So next photo you're going to see come up is from the What's New from the Deep Blue desk here at Dedication Around the Nation. You're going to see the image. And I'm going to turn you on to or introduce you to a YouTube series called Deep Marine Scenes. Now you're going to see the photo as I'm talking. If you do not know them, you will now. And I've been a subscriber to that channel now for many, many months. I like each and every episode that they come out with. This is a brand new one that just came out, the one that you're seeing on your screen. And it's all usually like 2.5, 3-minute videos, and it's all about different critters from all around the world, different oceans, different animals like the one you see here. It's for a particular fish. And absolutely stunning. Filefish, absolutely, if I remember correctly. And it's fish, whales, crustaceans, invertebrates, jellyfish. It's all different kinds of animals. So I have live links in the text description area to their Facebook page, also to this particular episode, which will take you to their YouTube channel en masse. And please go and check them out. Very interesting, very accurate, always very informative. Deep Marine Scenes. Next one I'm going to talk about, and that is for the sponsor for this particular video series, and it's Project 142. And you're going to see the logo as I'm talking, and our our website is www.project142.org. Facebook page is Project 142 NYC. The website calendar, which is tethered to the website, obviously, is www.project142.org/calendar. Now, that calendar gets updated every day by myself. I keep it not only current, but I add on new information, new events, such one today I'm going to talk about for June 15, 2024, upcoming up in Norwalk, Connecticut. But the whole idea was Project 142 was founded in 2010 by retired minister here in New York City, Dick Leonard. Now, Dick Leonard opened up his home. He made it a house concert series, started out very humble beginnings in the Upper West Side here in New York, and it started garnering popularity, and people were coming out. And how Dick got to know me was I performed 4 Project 142 concerts in his home in the course of 7 months. Dick hired me as artistic director 2013. So for 10 years, we funded, sponsored, promoted, paid for the venues for artists, musicians to perform here in New York City. Our answer to the pandemic, April 28th, 2020, created this idea, and with Chip Fabrizi, the owner of PPI Recording Studio, right here where we've been now.
Here we go again.
We launched this particular video series April 28th, 2020, and here we are now into our 5th season.
And we're international now.
And we are definitely international. So first Project 142 video promotion support I'm going to talk about today is for June 15, 2024. You're going to see the flyer as I'm talking, and this is for a very dear friend of mine in Norwalk, Connecticut, Scot. I was a police officer with his dad, Dick, and they're having, and this is going to take place at the Eagles Club or Eagles Hall in Norwalk, Connecticut, 6 Mott Avenue, but they're having this event, which is a dinner and also a magician. I mean, you got to check it out, and I will have in the text description area a live link to their Facebook event, which is very easy for you to go on to find out, to buy tickets, also find more information about it. Now, next one I'm going to talk about is June 16, 2024 at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Going to be right here in New York City at Chelsea Community Church, which is on, I believe, memory serves, West 22nd Street. And this is a celebration, music-wise, for Jerry Scot, who was a very beloved, long-time, 40 years actually, piano bar entertainer here in New York City. Very beloved musician. It was a longtime dear friend of mine. I performed many gigs with Jerry over the years. So they're having this musical celebration of his life. It's going to be hosted by Scott Barbarino of Nightlife Exchange, which is all part of the cabaret scene here in New York City. A live link in the text description area to Scott, so it makes it very easy for you to connect with Scott and find more information about it, but it'll be at the church. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I believe Michael Bowe is performing, and I believe Pam Palmieri is performing as well, as some other people. The last one I'm going to talk about is this particular poster, as you see here right to the wall on my right shoulder, and that is I will be performing a jazz brunch, which is on a Sunday, July 14, 2024, up at Pearl Street Station Restaurant, 53 Summer Street in Malden, Massachusetts, just north of Boston, and it's Malden's longest running restaurant in the entire city. So I'm going to be there for 4 hours, starts at noon,
Yeah, man.
goes to 4 o'clock, and it is a benefit for Gotham, which is a 501c nonprofit organization based here in New York City. And Paul SIESWERDA, the connection is, right, one of our birthday people. Paul, his dad, was the one that founded Gotham. We just did the fundraiser in Brooklyn at Superfine on May 2, 2024. So I'm going to take it out today, and today is our 4th annual Memorial Day celebration, right? And you're going to see the photo as I'm talking. This is a photo of my dad, because my dad was a United States Navy World War II veteran.
So was my father.
I know, and actually Chip's dad was in the United States Navy during the Pearl Harbor attack on December 7th, 1941, the day that'll live in infamy, right?
Medical corps to boot.
Exactly. So today, with the photo that you see, my dad is to the far left, and it's my Uncle Al Pacenti on the far right. And thank you, Mary Elizabeth Pacenti Mushala, for sharing that video or photograph. I didn't have this photo, and she shared it with me like 3 years ago. So thank you so much, Mary Elizabeth, for sharing that with me, because I covet this particular episode or particular video. Take two, particular photo. But what I'm going to talk about today is outside of my father and my Uncle Al's service during the Second World War in the United States Navy. Today is the United States, or the USS BOWFIN, which is the United States World War II submarine. And I'm wearing the shirt, but I've actually been on the boat. It's part of a marine park, which is all part of where the USS Arizona Memorial is in Honolulu, Hawaii, on the main island of Oahu. And if you've not been, and you're in or on Oahu, please go. It's a very moving experience. It's very emotional. And what I found by visiting both, not only the BOWFIN, but also the Arizona, is that people from all around the world come to experience this and recognize what we did so many years ago, and hopefully not to relive that kind of experience again within the world, right? So the BOWFIN was actually launched on December 7th, 1942, 1 year to the day after December 7th, 1941 attack. Again, the day that'll live in infamy, right? And so the handle for the submarine, or the nickname, was the Pearl Harbor Avenger. It had 9 war patrols. It had sunk thousands of tons of shipping over its course during the Second World War, and had received a Philippines presidential citation in 1943. It also received a United States presidential citation in 1943. Unusual for a ship in the Second World War to get both. And part of the reason it got the Philippines award was because of its service to some of the survivors, taking them, extracting them from the Bataan March after it was all said and done. So I'm going to talk about briefly live links in the text description area to the USS BOWFIN, to their YouTube channel, and also their Facebook page, and also their website, because it still is a live memorial, meaning you could still walk, go on the ship, take a tour, experience what these men lived through back in 1940s during the Second World War. And also there are videos that I'm going to link to that you can go and watch those particular videos, and go onto their Facebook page. It's an interactive current Facebook page. I saw that they did posting yesterday, so it's not antiquated. It's definitely live, so you can experience an exchange. You don't necessarily have to be in Oahu to experience it. So I'm going to take it out today, with a song, and I'm going to start out with the introverse, which is not heard very often. And I save this song for once a year for this particular day, for the Memorial Day celebration remembrance, right? And this is my dad's flag that he got when he passed 19 years ago, and he had an honorary military guard at his funeral, and they gave me this flag after the funeral was said and done. So I've always had this flag with me ever since. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that is free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that we love, land beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans wide with full. God bless America, our home, sweet home. God bless America, our home, sweet home.
Beautiful sky, get the horn, hit the horn, get the horn.
So for those folks who have served past, like my dad and all the gallant men on the USS BOWFIN, certainly the USS Arizona, we keep them close in remembrance. And certainly for the folks who are serving in the presence of the United States military, we send you our love and our support. And from Chip Fabrizi and I here at PPI Recording Studio, please have a safe Memorial Day weekend, and please keep those folks near and close to your heart.
Hearing.
We'll see you next episode. Stay well and enjoy the weekend.